Example 2. Refer to the box and whiskers graph below, which show the test results of a math class. Now we have to answer a series of questions. Let's begin with part A. So here it says, what was the highest score on the test? So if we look at the box graph, we see that the highest score is going to be the score at the very end of our graph. So here we have a 102. So the highest score was a 102. Okay, now B says, what percent of the class scored above a 72%? So we can see that here, all of these people scored above a 72%. Every student that lies on these quartiles scored above 72%. And we know that each quartile contains 25%. So this one contains 25%, this one contains 25%, and then the last one contains 25%. So we can say that 75% of the class scored above a 72. Now for part C, what was the median score on the test? So the median score is right here at 88. So it was a pretty good median. So 88 was the median. Part D, what percent of the class scored between 88 and 96? Now remember that each one of these quartiles contains 25% of the data. So from 88 to 96, that's this quartile right here. So we're going to get 25% of the data. So 25% of students scored between 88 and 96. Which is pretty good, I think. Well, now for part E, it says, do you think this test was too hard for the students? Explain. Here is my response. 75% of the class passed. Not too difficult for the majority of students. So again, as an educator, the way I assess things is if a student passes or if he or she fails. And for me, if you get a C, that's pretty good. That's passing. So if we take a look at this graph, 75% of the class passed, only 25% failed. So it's my argument. So my argument would be that not too difficult for the majority of the students. So try out the examples that follow, and then I'll see you on the next lesson.